Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. We are live on a beautiful Wednesday, and I'm here with my lovely ladies. We are all from Germany, so this is Team Germany. We are so much pleased to be here today. I'm gonna give each and everyone this chance to introduce themselves, and then we are going to start with our topic of today. We want to discuss why it's important to start an online business, especially right now, and not to wait anymore. So let me start with Sia. Sia, this is your opportunity to say hi to your viewers, introduce yourself, and then just give the ball to Asi.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Sia. I am a mom to two babies, toddlers, a boy and a girl. I am married to a Ghanaian. Originally, I am from Sierra Leone, but been living in Germany now over 20 years. I'm a professional optician, but I always say by passion, most definitely a digital business owner. So that is a short introduction to me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Asi, it's your turn now.
Hi. Hi, Marina. Thank you so much for this opportunity for us to come here for hosting us. It's a great opportunity. I always love such opportunities to come here and talk about this wonderful business. My name is Essie Nabulime Heinemann. I'm a Ugandan, but I've been living here and I'm still living here in Germany for the past 10 years and still counting. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm a mother of two teenage boys. I'm a wife and I'm a digital business owner, something I'm very proud of. Over to you, Marina.
Thank you so much. To all of you who are watching us, my name is Marina Peters. I'm also based in Germany, here in Hessen. If you know somewhere called Darmstadt, we are in Darmstadt area. I'm a health scientist by profession. I'm an author, I'm a minister, and I'm also a wife. And I run this digital business right now full time. And we are here, three ladies, all of us from Germany, and we're here to discuss why it's important to get started right now. I don't know about my lady stories, but me personally, I was burnt out when I was starting this business, So I was like, I need something. I need something because my health can't take it anymore. And always what I tell to people is like, don't wait. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait like me until your health can't take it anymore, is when you start a digital business. And that was my mistake when everything was going on fine, when I was just, working, jumping from one career to the other. I was just, not even thinking about a business whatsoever until I was now burnt out, is when I was like, okay, there has to be something out there. So I don't want that to be you. Sia, I don't know your story. You said you are an optician. Maybe you can tell us um, a bit about how you started and then why you think it's important to get started right now with the online business. Yeah.
Okay. So my word is a bit long, but I'll try to keep it short.
Yeah.
Um, they say it needs to be like something drastic for you to change, actually, or for you to be willing to go that extra step to change. And for me, it was definitely drastic. I had lost my mom,
Oh.
and she was like really my rock. So after that, I was like really sitting there and thinking about how she lived her life, how she was living, and what I realized is that she was working. This woman was working her whole life and a lot. She started working really early, and she was working all through her life. Even later on, she did a, I don't know the English word, training, Ausbildung, we say in German. She did a Ausbildung as Altenpfleger, which is nurse for elderly people. She did this training. Later on, she got sick, meaning that she did not reach her pension age. So later on, her pension was not carrying her. She could not like sustain herself. And I was seeing that she was working all the time, and at the end, she barely had something to herself. And so I started comparing it with my life actually.
Ich habe ein Video.
I started comparing it. I
Da
was
ist
at
er.
that time freshly in maternity leave with my second baby. And before going to maternity leave, of course, I was working full time, and that meant the whole day away. When I thought about working the whole day and leaving my baby at home, why did I start a family first in the first place, right? But anyways, I had to have an income. So that's when I went ahead and was searching online space everywhere, like something where I can still spend time with my family, or at least something that I love doing and still bring an income in. So I came across this ad, and of course I was skeptical, like many people online. But I took a leap of faith and still dived into it, and yeah, I never regretted it.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
What a story. Yeah.
yeah.
I think I'll give you a bit of a break and listen to Asi, and then I come and give you the chance once again to just
Thank
speak about why is it important for us to do the digital business right now. So Asi, the time is just now. Just tell us why you started the business and why you think it's important for people to get started right now. I think you're muted. You can just click on the yeah.
You can hear me now.
Yeah, we can
Thank
hear
you
you
so
now.
much once again. Unfortunately, our stories are almost similar. We waited way too long to do something for ourselves. And I would say this is why we're here to sensitize people that you can still do something before you fall into that, into that pit. Personally, I came to Germany in 2014. I was already a teacher in Uganda and I wanted to be a teacher again. I did all it takes to get my teaching qualifications here, recognized here. It took me another 3 years. But during those 3 years, I did all kind of jobs. I served tables. I went in a restaurant. I also worked in immigration, which was a great job. And and today, my regret is I wish when I was working in immigration, for example, it's the time I saw this business. But I was so taken up with creating this career, getting back my teaching job and all that. And, I was happy, hoping for a happy ever after, like also in career. So I used up all my energy, and here it was 7 years later in 2021. I got my qualification. I got employed, first of all, in a private school. Then I even got employed in a government school. Guys, I was on a government payroll in German, you know. But the condition of work was so bad. I was so tired. I felt unfulfilled. And it is at the end of the road when I was now too tired. I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. The education system is totally different. The working conditions are totally different. It was really hard. It was really hard for me. And time came and I told my husband, you know what, I can't do this anymore. But even my young kids could look and say, Mama, you can't do this anymore. And this is when I started to look for something I could do. That was around the time of Corona, and basically, I wasn't looking for business because I'm wired. I was wired differently. You have to do a career, find a job, and what. So I was like, I still love teaching, despite all. Let me look for a teaching job online. So I was online looking for job, and this is when I landed onto this business. My biggest regret is if I found this business during the time I was still running up and down with jobs and all that, and I was still earning a monthly salary, it would be easier for me to start this business. But it was hard. I had to scrap all sides to get my capital to start the business. Because now I wasn't employed by the when I found this business. I wasn't employed. So meaning no credit, nothing can help you. And if salary, salary, no one will deceive you that they have saved 10,000, 20,000 from salary. We wait for it at the end of the month, we eat it. By mid-month, it's overweight again. If you know, you know. So this is my ego. So the Chinese proverb says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the
Mm,
next best is today.
yes.
So if you're there, you have your job, it's going well, it's going not well, wherever way it's going, but you still have that job. It is the time. The time is now. Actually, the next best time. Yeah.
Mm. I like that. If you have to plant a tree, you have to plant it 20 years ago. I wish I knew that, you know. We have Annie's Kitchen watching us, Annie's Kitchen and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching. Hi, Mama Marina. Hi.
Yeah.
Nice to
Hi,
see
Annie.
you. Yeah, so I love that because I wish to myself that I knew about these opportunities before, but I think sometimes we're so much occupied with what we want to do, building careers and everything, that we just
Yes.
blend every other thing. You don't even listen to them. But I think the more you start doing your research, you start finding out that there are a lot of online possibilities, a lot of them.
Mm.
So it's upon you to do your research and get started. Ours is giving you the best option of just getting in. You have a training, you have a mentor and a coach, so you don't actually have to struggle alone, because you have the option to set everything up alone and struggle, and you have the option of having people around you to help you build your business. So like kind of like a franchise model, and this is the best business that I can ever offer you, we can ever offer you in the online space. So let us come to why it's important to get started now. You all heard our stories, why we got started, but why is it important right now? For me personally, I think for especially for even lazy people, this is the era, because this is the era that we have even AI that simplifies a lot of things for us, content creation, chatting to clients and all this. Everything is getting easier as we go. So even if you say that you're a professional and don't have that much time to start your business, this
Mm.
is the time. This is the time to learn the tools and the systems that are going to help you to set your business in the online space. Sia, let me give you back the opportunity again to tell the people, why is it important that we get started right now in this era that we are in at the moment?
Thank you, Marina. Well, honestly, if you don't have the privilege of living on a private island, you're having your own island, or you have not been living under a rock, you probably have seen that the last couple of years have changed our lives like
Mm.
upside down, like really. And we have seen that many things are moving online. Like we have to like catch this train. We have to jump on this train. Everything is going online. We're doing everything online. We're ordering our food online, buying stuff online. So you cannot sit back and say, "No, I'm not an online person. I don't want to do anything online." Everything is moving online. And the other thing is that nothing is secure. So you cannot sit back and rely on your salary that you're getting. You cannot. We have seen in many cases that people who are really sure of their jobs, that they will have this job till the um, meet the pension age. It's not working like that. Many people
Mm.
lost their jobs before they could even reach the pension era. So you have to join now. You have to jump on this boat. And as Marina said, the AI is making it so easy for us now. You have no excuse for saying that I don't know anything about online. There's no excuse. And especially this platform that we have, it makes it so easy for you. That's what I love about this. Like, you don't even have to have any business experience. It's laid out like
Mm.
that you, without business experience, me myself, I never had a business before, but it's laid out like really easy step to step for you to do. So there is no excuse. You have to have more than one income source. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that, because right now we see how the economy is. Actually, it's all over the world, not just in Germany. It's all over the world. When you go shopping, you
Mm.
realize it, how things have, have just shot. I've not been doing shopping for a while, and last week I was with my husband shopping, and like, but this was just 99 cents before, like it's
Mm.
2 years something. I
Exactly.
was so shocked. I was like, oh my goodness. So I was there arguing. That I tell my husband, but this one was 99 cents. Let's go to another shop and get it. And he says, no, you can
No.
never get this for 99 cents. you know
Gone are the
that
days. Yeah,
crazy.
really.
That is how crazy. Now things are everywhere in the world. Things are getting on a higher side, and we need to be moving with time. And see how you say it. We need to be, everything is online. So if you're left behind, like me, I was left behind in the prices because I don't do shopping. I just write my husband like what we need, and then
Mm.
he comes with
He
them.
brings home.
So when I went shopping, I was like, no way, no, no
Mm.
way. Yeah, that is how you'll get shocked actually if you don't board in right now, and then the whole world is digital, and then you're like, okay, now the AIs have taken my job, now I'm easily replaceable, so what am I going to do? You didn't learn the skills when you were being told to learn the skills. You
Yeah.
didn't even attempt to look at this online possibilities. This is the time right now. Asi, let me give you this this time right now to just share with the people why do you think this is the time
Actually,
to
I
online
think I
space.
would just have to summarize what you people are just saying. Because, first of all, it's the technology era, it's the
Yeah.
internet era. If you're not doing your things, whatever you're doing online, you're offline and you're offline.
Yeah.
So,
After.
yeah, you're offline and offline. Corona was just an eye opener. That was the time where we did literally everything online. There is a time my husband and I and my children were sick and were quarantined here, but we got everything we want delivered at our door using our phones. And this is what opened my mind. So, first of all, the internet is eating up like wildfire. If you don't jump on the bandwagon, you're going to be left behind. Everyone is in the internet. And what do you need to do a business? You need people. We are all in the internet. So join us. Secondly, the internet and technology advancing, AI and all those things you hear about. It's not a joke. It has another side effect on your job. I'm a teacher, like I said, and the education system in German, by the way, the whole German, they are designing this tool where everything, all the syllabuses are going to be in one server, and like they emit the teaching online. So like a whole of 200, 300 students, they just sit in a hall or at home on their computer and they learn. Meaning today they need a teacher for 25 students. In very few years, they will need a teacher for 1,000 students. Where are we going? The rest of us now. So the side effect, what I want to show you is the technology is not only making our life easy and beautiful and what it's taking up the jobs.
Yeah.
It's taking up the jobs. So job security has become very, very, the rate of job security is very low. Jobs are very insecure. So do something today. First of all, jump on this internet era before it's too late. The early bird catches the worm. They say the early bird catches the worm. So
Yeah.
join. The internet is still very young, but it is growing giantly. So join today. Today is the best time. The other day I was at a Chinese restaurant with my husband, and our drinks were served by a robot. I was like,
Oh wow.
what? Yeah, in airport.
Yeah.
No, I thought this was like in airport here.
Yeah,
Robot
yeah,
come, you enter your drinks.
yeah.
Minutes later comes back,
Food. Yeah.
Oh,
get
wow.
your drinks. I was like, what? And one of my jobs, my multiple jobs before Corona was serving in the restaurant. Can I
Yeah.
go back and get this job again? I doubt.
Why?
So the internet is not only good, but it's also eating us up in terms of
Yeah,
jobs. So start now and let us use the internet before the internet starts using us.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I can
The
go on and on.
job is gone for you to jump online. This is the time actually. Time when we're giving you all the training, all the tools and systems. And when the demand will be so high, the prices will also be shooting. So when you want to do an online business at that time, the prices won't be the same as right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It will be like, oh, even registration itself, it might not be free, because right now we give a guarantee, like you register for free, you get the information, and then you have a basic of $149 that is actually refundable. You never know at that time, in a few years to come, this money might not even be refundable, because the demand is so high that people who are in the online space might not care about, whether this one for it will shoot, it will shoot to a higher level. So these are the times that we need to just sit down and figure out, what can I really do in the online space. So we have people watching us. Before I give Tochi the opportunity to speak, we have Flavia P. Thank you so much, watching you live from Belgium, beautiful ladies. Thank you
Hi,
so
Flavia.
much.
She's actually Ugandan.
Yeah, amazing. That's my sister too. I'm Kenyan, but Ugandan, you guys are my
Mhm.
neighbors. Yes, it's really nice. Thank you for watching. So, Tochi, you actually made it. I thought you.
I've joined since 12 past 1. I
Yeah,
finished the appointment so fast. They're asking me, do you have any questions? I said, I don't have. I was just rushing not to miss
yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's
Great.
nice. We were talking
Hello,
about
everyone.
why it's important for people to get started right now in the internet space. So maybe you just introduce
Mm.
yourself to others, and then you can just join us in sharing. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Stella Maris Tochi Ndika. I live in Moheim and the Ruhr. So, what should
You-
I?
So you can tell
What?
them why, in your opinion, you feel like it's really important to start an online business now, like today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very important that you start now because we don't have time. Just like I always put in my ad that you might be saying you do that later, but
Hmm.
it might be too late.
Yeah.
And even
Mm.
you while you're doing things, no, maybe later if I go renter, or maybe I'm no longer working in the next 10, 15 years time, I'll join. By then you must have lost a lot because internet every day we update, things updates are coming up every day, every now and then things are changing, and people are having a lot of things to do. If you wait so longer, you might not be that
Mhm.
opportune to do what you're supposed to do now, and you might not be that opportune that things might be so easy the way it is now. Now you have the time to start learning step by step. Now that it has not, the whole world now, we know they are using internet, but it's not so rampant now. But in the nearest future, that time you're waiting, things will be so rampant that you might not have a lot of chance that you have now. Just
Mhm.
like me, I was regretting, oh, if I didn't know, I would have started 2 years ago. That time I wasted and everything. I know how far I must have been right now. Because when I found out 2 years ago, I've started searching the internet though. I even come upon one company that say, oh, pay 6,000. Okay, I'm not supposed to come in. Pay high amount of money for them to build up my website very well to do. I was like, eh? But when I
Mm.
got this online digital business, imagine just a token to learn a lot. A
Mm.
token. Imagine that wonderful community that we have. That if you just put a question, the answer is coming from everywhere. Just imagine what we planned 2 days ago. It was so amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing. And we did not spend much. We did not spend much at all from all
Mm.
those things we got. We sat down with our computers, teaching issue. You were bringing what you know. Our sister taught us about TikTok, something like that. We just have that fun just for one day, but we achieved a lot.
Mm.
I was like, oh my god, we should be doing it every day. But so guys, it's high time you join whatever we are doing because you'll never regret it at all. You will
Mm.
never. Instead, you'll be thanking us, thanking God. Oh God, every day I thank God for bringing me into this because I have space to do. Today I went to fitness. If it's when I'm working, I will not have that time. But I
Mm.
have time to go to fitness after dropping my children and everything. So that's it. Join now. You not regret it. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, we have another person joining us. Solange is here with us. Solange, thank you so much for joining us. Maybe you just introduce yourself to the viewers, and then you can take it up because we're almost finishing. You can take it up and say why it's important to start a digital business right now. Yeah. You're muted. You can unmute. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Queen Southfish is saying hi, good afternoon. Before you continue, good afternoon. Thank you for watching us. So Solange, just take it up.
So hi ladies, I'm so sorry for joining late. I had to drop my daughter I had at her betrayal plate. So
Yeah.
yeah, and it's for 1 o'clock. That's why I joined late. So hello everyone. Thank you for watching us. My name is Solange. I live in Germany. I am a mother of three. I also work as a healthcare assistant, also training as a registered nurse. And yeah, I have been in this business for a year and a half, almost a year and 6 months, and this has been the best phase of my life. experiencing the personal development, the growth, everything, having to meet wonderful ladies like you all. Like we got to meet each and every one of us on Monday, and it was really an amazing experience. So yeah.
Exactly. So, guys, you see
Um,
this wonderful,
what
beautiful
else?
lady here. Solange, before you just tell them why it's very important to start a digital business right now, maybe you can tell them a bit of your story of how you got started, why you got started.
Yeah, I got started just like everyone because of my family. Is life has is becoming very very expensive on a daily basis. Everything is expensive, and as a working mom, I tend to not have time for my children. Like I miss a lot of time with them, and I want to regain such time. I want to regain the time with my family, with my children, because having to miss all the time with my children. Some time ago in 2021, when I was working at a place, I was fired from my work because I was always absent from work. It was during that COVID period that, if you are always, when the kids are sick, when they have even the slightest cough, they are being sent home. So I was
Yeah.
so much absent from work and I was fired. So I don't want to be in that situation ever again. So that's why when I found this business, I was like, this is it. This is what is going to give me that freedom that I'm looking for. This business gives you the freedom that look at what is happening in our community. Amazing, amazing results that people are experiencing. And it can also be your story, except you quit. If you quit, you're not going to get any result. But if you're consistent and you keep moving forward, the sky is your starting point. So my why is my family. I deserve better. My family deserves better. I deserve to spend all the time that I have now that they are young, because as they're getting older, they don't even want to be with mama anymore. So it is now that you have the time to create all the memories you have. And this business also gives you the ability for you to leave a legacy for your children, something that has your name on it, which you can pass on to your children. You cannot pass your job on to your children. So that is why it is important in this day and time to start an online business. It gives you that flexibility that you want. It gives you that freedom that you're looking for. Everything that you're looking for gives you that with an online business. And the best part is that our system provides everything that you need.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, ladies, we are coming to wind up right now. So, if you have one word that before we close up that you would like to just give our viewers, we have people still viewing from different parts of the world, then feel free to unmute yourself and just share your last thoughts, and then we just call it a day. Yeah. Anyone who wants to add on the things that we talked about flexibility, the startup course that might change in future, the AI, we talked about different things, but maybe you feel like there's something important that needs to be added before
Yes,
we feel free.
I would like to talk about our system because the way we've been talking, someone may think this is something very complicated to start or expensive. We have the best business model whereby you just have to plug into our community and everything is there. You have to look any further. Like Tochi talked about a website. I remember my stepson came here, or saw my website when I started. He came here and patronized his father. This must have been very expensive. What? I felt so proud because after paying the 149, that website is built and maintained for you free of charge, and you're trained how to use it, what to do and what not to do. So our system, our model is the best. So just come the way you are. Just come the way you are, and we can teach you from zero, to hero.
I love that, from zero to hero. Sia, you want to say something?
Yes, yes. Another part is that people might be afraid that it is a business, meaning that they have to leave their job and start this business. First of all, you don't have to leave your job. If you love your job that much, you can still do your job, continue doing your job, and still do this business. And another thing is that, especially here in German, there's a saying that say, if you're selbstständig, you work, let me say it in German, bist du selbstständig, arbeitest du ständig selbst. Meaning that if you are self-employed, you constantly working alone and you constantly have to be on the business. And that is the perfect thing here, that first of all, you don't work alone, as it was said. We have a worldwide community, meaning that 24/7, you can plug in, ask a question, and somebody is for sure there to answer you this question. And second, you don't have to constantly be on your business. You have your storefront open 24/7, but through this automation that is made, you don't have to constantly, meaning that people can just, while you're sleeping, doing whatever you want to do, and people can just go to your website, register, and have the information that they need. So, yeah, it's just perfect.
I love that, especially in Germany when people hear like du bist selbstständig and selbstunständig. That means you're going to do everything on your own, and it's gonna be so overwhelming. But we have the automation system, as Sia says, and the automation system just makes sure that you're able to run your businesses while doing the other things that you love. If you're a mom like Solange and Sia and Tochi, you can do your motherhood duties, and just your business is running in the background. You don't have to be there 24/7. And that is the beauty of technology. Unlike the traditional form of businesses where you have to go and open your shop, baby, or where you rent, you wait for clients to come, or you have to pay rent there. Here, we are not paying rent in the online space. I come when I want to, I show up when I want to, because it's a space where, I just show up and tell people about this amazing opportunity. And that's it. So, which means even if you're running your other businesses on the side, you can still have this one, because it is really, low cost to maintain. Online businesses are really low cost to maintain in compared to the traditional businesses. So come join us today and see what awaits you in the online space. So Solange and Tochu, do you want to say anything before we leave? One last word before we go. Maybe I can start with Solange. I see Solange is very much ready. Let's start with you, Solange, and then I give it up to.
I think Tochi has to go first, because the noise. I have someone speaking in the background. That's why.
Okay. Then Tochi, you can go first so that we don't have distractions from the background. And you're muted. Let me unmute you, and then you can hear. Now you can go.
All right. What I actually wanted to add is, just like people might be thinking, is this legit? Yes, of course. This business is 100% legit, because I know so many people say, online has done this, done that. This business is 100% legit. You will never ever regret it. Never in life. You never regret ever joining. Just like our sister said, this is something that even after you cannot even continue, you leave it to your children. It's unlimited. I always put it endless, unlimited. You have legacy to leave for your children. And that is what every parent wish for. Every parent wish that as their children are growing up, they have something that they will leave for them. In our culture, our parents leave us land. But nowadays, with that out in abroad, though we still have something back home, but the children we have here, 90% of them are not going back home. So this is a good legacy to leave for our children. The country we are, to save is not easy. And when it comes to tax, all this is something you still, when you register, when you start, which they will give you some time when you start, you go the training, you finish up the training, you have so many people. When you start going up in amount, you register and your tax, everything, you have it. It's not as if you'll be doing it. Sorry, let me off my phone. It's not as if you'll be doing it. You don't, like some people say, am I going to pay tax? Yeah, when you start earning a lot, you will. It's not a problem. So don't be afraid of that. And the system make it so easy that you don't even need a storybrota for it. They arrange everything for you at the end of the year. Everything is so simple. So don't be afraid. It's very, very good and important You have that time.
Thank you so much.
Like me, I'm going to school now. The appointment I went for is to hire my education, because now I'm free, so I can have that time to go to school. I'm still doing e-learning. Business did not disturb me at all. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We have, let me share some of the comments that we have before I go to Solange. We have Queens saying, I think I have to join this class. Yes, of course, come join us. Come join us and see what we're doing in the online space. And she's also saying that to build my online business in a big way, of course, you can make it. You can make it if the will is there. Just register on the websites that you can see on the pages that you are in, and then just get to know how people get started in this online business, because training is the best thing that you can ever get. And like Tochi said, she is right now doing the e-learning. The e-learning and the business is still running in the background. It's amazing. I also just completed a few courses way back, and it was amazing. My business was still running and I was busy doing other things. So Solange, now it's your time to give us your last thoughts, and then we just wind up.
Yeah, I just want to say something. Tochi said something like she has upgrade. She has registered to upgrade her education. So
Yeah.
when I studied Pflege Assistentin, Pflegefachhelferin. I'm a healthcare assistant, and ever since I finished my Ausbildung, I've been working like äh, ausnutzen, die Arbeit nutzt mich aus. I
Yeah.
work like I work more than I am supposed to work, even as an assistant, and I get less pay. Like it takes a whole lot of me. It takes my time. It takes my strength. It takes everything, and I still don't get enough for it. So imagine if I just fold my arms and decide to depend on that. You know that I'm going to live a very miserable life. My life is going to be very miserable. And now I have also registered to start the Pflege Fachkraft Ausbildung, which I'm going to start in September. But
Amazing.
even at that, I don't want to see my life. I don't want to watch myself work until I am 65 or 67 years as a nurse, because I have seen most of my older colleagues at work. God, you need to see them. Like, most of them do not like their job.
Kaput.
Like,
Kaput.
most of them, they are kaput. Like, most of
Sadish.
a lot of people, they have back pains. They are bent sideways. These ones, they are bent on the left. They are bent on the right. Oh God,
And
I
that's
just
what awaits
and
you if you don't look for
And
something
it's
else.
waiting for you.
it annoys me if I don't do something. So when I look at them, I
Mm,
thank God and I thank myself for taking the leap
yes.
of faith, because I know that in the next few years I am not going to be in this situation. And I tell myself that when I look at them, I say, no, I know I'm not going to be in this situation very soon. So
I know.
it is
Mm,
it is it is a
Good.
gift to yourself. It is a gift to
yeah.
yourself. Do it for
Yeah.
if you love yourself
That's,
that much, do it for yourself. Do it for
yeah.
your children, and you are not going to regret it. You are never alone in this business. There is forever ongoing mentorship, coaching. There is our
Mm.
training is amazing. I had a business before that. I had to build a website myself, and I
Oh,
paid.
wow.
Even the person that I paid to build the website, till today I did not see any website. I didn't get any website till today. And that was 2 years ago. I didn't see no website. And even if I had gotten the website, I wouldn't have known what to do with it, because
What to
it
do
was
with
just,
it?
yes, it was just a business that they say, okay, you have to buy products and you have to go around and sell those products yourself. You have to do this and do that. And I I was I
Not
couldn't
telling
just
you
go
what
further.
to
And
start.
you don't even know where to start. Like, you're just caught up in the
Mm.
middle. It was chaotic, so I just took a break from it. And when I came to this business and see how organized everything is, I was like, thank God. So do it for yourself, ladies. Do it for yourself, gentlemen. Do it for
Yes.
yourself, everyone. If
Yes.
you're an immigrant, do it for
Mm.
yourself. You will love it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm laughing at you, but I think we have kind of stories, because I paid someone to make my website. Mine was made. design was made, but it was made in 700 euros. You know how much that is. When I see our websites here,
Oh my God.
and then I made mine 700 euros, and then I'm like, now it looks nice. So how do I even start marketing? How do people know
What
me?
do
I
I
didn't.
do?
What do I do with this
What do I
website?
do?
Then you're supposed to have
700
something to
bucks.
do before you open a website. You are supposed to know what you want to do before you waste
That's
that money
it.
to open
That's
a
it.
website.
I knew what I wanted to do, but it was kind of
700
vague.
bucks.
It wasn't nicely planned and orderly, and how I'm going to get my
Mm,
clients and all. I
mm.
didn't know. I had no idea. I mean, what I knew, I need a business. I need to do a business. That's all. But anyway, it's just fine. But Flege is also another tough number.
How?
I've done Flege three
Ah, tell me about it.
That I can't
Tell
do.
me about it.
every single day. I was praying one single prayer. I was telling God, please get me out of here. But I was doing it with a lot of passion, smiling, because they're patients. You don't want them to you don't want them to see what is going inside. But inside me, I was praying, God, please get me out of here every single day for 3 good years.
I
I
did
also
Fleg for
feel
2
that here.
days.
That's a job I
I
found
said,
out I'll never do. They forced me.
I
They
did
said
it
I
for
need
2 days.
a job.
Went back home and told my husband,
Oh, I did
this
not.
is not
I
for
signed
me.
paper
Oh
that
my
I'm
God.
They
Like
forced
my
me when I don't
colleagues,
speak fluently
I
Dutch.
have
I said no,
I
I
have
cannot.
angry colleagues. They are always angry when they come to work. Like everybody's
Mm-hmm.
frowning. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
frowning. They just want to do what they're supposed to do and get the hell out. Is that the kind of life you want? I don't want that kind of life. I want to be happy. Like I love my job now, it's paying the bills, but I don't really, really love it. I don't really, really love it. I'm doing it because it's what I have to do now, but I don't
So,
want to be there forever. That's
I
just
have
talk
a
me.
about
I
sister
don't want to
just
angry
be
2 days
colleagues, and
ago.
angry
She wake
colleagues
up.
always pull you down. You
Yeah,
can
I have
smile
a
all you want, but
lady.
if your colleagues are angry,
I
they're
have a
not
lady that
like
wake up 2
like
days ago, early morning. She was like, "Oh God, I'm going to leave this job. No, no, I don't feel like waking up this morning, 5 o'clock, but I have to." I said, "I so I'm telling you, come and join us and enjoy the benefits. Come and join us." She said she will, but she has to leave this job first. I said, "Okay." So it's
yeah,
not easy. It's
it's
not
not.
easy.
it's not
Yeah.
easy.
Do
yeah.
Can I
sacrifices.
share just one thing?
See, I wanted to say
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, just one thing. People might be seeing this and thinking that they have to speak English perfectly or know a lot in English. It doesn't have to be that way because there are many people in the community who could not speak English at all and they're crushing it today, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
really. So you don't have to be hesitated that you have to speak English.
No.
Okay, whatever language you are, as long as you want this change, you want to start this business, you're ready to go.
Amazing. I think we've given them all the nuggets, all the goodies, all our stories. So guys,
Mm-hmm.
that was it for us today. If you want to join us, wherever you're watching us from, you're seeing us in all our various pages. Just go to those pages. There has to be a website there. There has to be maybe a phone number. You can WhatsApp us. Sometimes you can send us an email and let us help you get to know how to get started, because it's very easy as just going to our websites, keying your name and email address, and then tick the box that is there, and then just click on register, and you will be in 90 minutes of your time free of charge for you just to get information of this business and what to do in order to move to the next step. So that is what we are offering you today, a free webinar for you to go and watch. Tomorrow we are coming actually live with the webinar, so just keep on checking. Today you might watch the replay. Tomorrow you are, if you want to go live, watch the webinar live, you can still go live and watch that webinar, get information. I always say information is power, because if you don't have that information, you might be sleeping while your neighbor is making money next door and not going out. You're wondering, what is this person always doing? I don't see them going to work,
Yeah.
but they are always doing because they're working online. So go to our website, register, and check for yourself. And in case you have any questions, don't worry, you can always contact us and ask us any question, and let us help you to get started. So ladies, let us wave for them goodbye, and they'll see us again next week, God willing, with another topic. So take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you so much for keeping here. Bye.
Bye.